This Big Brother fan-favorite twist is here to stay. The past 2 seasons of CBS's reality competition social experiment Big Brother have included a twist most recently called the BB Blockbuster, and fans of the extra weekly competition will be happy to know it will likely return in the future. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the Big Brother executive producers Rich Meehan and Alison Grodner explained the fate of the recently added third weekly competition. Although nothing is set in stone yet, Meehan said he thinks the blockbuster will return, adding, "We'll meet with everybody once we have a little perspective from the season, but in our opinion, it makes the live shows so much more engaging and entertaining to watch." Grodner concurred, adding that the extra competition also makes the week more interesting for those following on the live feeds on Paramount+. There's that time between the veto meeting and the eviction where things became very certain. And that period of time is much more active now, she said, the Big Brother blockbuster explained. Big Brother Season 26 introduced a new twist, then called the AI Arena. For the first 7 weeks of the game, heads of household, HOHs, had to nominate not 2, but 3 players for eviction. If someone used the veto, a new third nominee was put on the block. On eviction night, the 3 nominees participated in a live competition, with the winner officially taking themselves off the block, thus saving them from eviction. The Houseguests then voted out one of the remaining 2 players. In Big Brother Season 26, this twist only lasted until the jury phase of the reality show. However, when it was brought back for Season 27 and renamed the BB Blockbuster, the twist lasted much longer. Instead of 7 weeks, the blockbuster lasted 10 weeks, ending right before the season's first double eviction. In past seasons, players would decide whom they wanted to evict days in advance, often managing to garner unanimous votes against one player. This could lead to unexciting eviction nights, as those following the live feeds knew for days who was being sent home. Although players could still determine whom to evict depending on one of 3 scenarios, the blockbuster provided live scrambles to flip votes last minute. "That's one reason Meehan likes the blockbuster," he told Entertainment Weekly. "Our votes are better. You never know who's going home. It's like there is a big live sporting event happening on our live show. So we think for those reasons it really works," he said. Not everyone is a fan of this Big Brother twist. The blockbuster has prevented backdoors, because nominated players always compete in at least one competition in a week. Big Brother may be a social strategy game, but the blockbuster means the show has become more competition-focused than ever before. Meehan understands this criticism, but he doesn't think that means the twist needs to retire. Ultimately, look at who won the last 2 seasons, 2 social players. So, yes and no. It's very hard for someone to win out on Big Brother. The blockbuster might save them and extend their life in the game, but it's very hard to win out. It's very hard to win every challenge. If you went back through the history of the show, there's not a lot of people that have been able to do that, he said. Big Brother producers reveal future of 3 nominee and BB Blockbuster format, exclusive. Alison Grodner and Rich Meehan talk about if the new system is here to stay. While it may have gotten a bit lost in all the attention lavished on artificial entities like Ainsley and Jenke that took over the Big Brother house in the summer of 2024, producers also implemented a huge new twist to the game format that forced head of households to nominate 3, as opposed to 2, players for eviction. And then the 3 people still on the block during eviction night would battle it out in something called the AI Arena. The new 3-nominee format and live eviction night competition were so popular with fans, each was brought back for the recently completed Season 27, with the AI Arena rebranded as the BB Blockbuster. And the change again proved to be a big success, forcing HOHs to get even more blood on their hands while also keeping eliminations in doubt right up to the actual voting. The new 3-nominee format and live eviction night competition were so popular with fans, each was brought back for the recently completed Season 27, with the AI Arena rebranded as the BB Blockbuster. And the change again proved to be a big success, forcing HOHs to get even more blood on their hands while also keeping eliminations in doubt right up to the actual voting. So now that the twist has once again paid dramatic dividends, The question becomes, is the move to 3 nominees with a BB blockbuster a permanent one? Has it now become part of the regular Big Brother weekly cycle, just like the head of household and veto competitions? We asked executive producers Alison Grodner and Rich Meehan exactly that. I think so, answers Meehan. We'll meet with everybody once we have a little perspective from the season, but in our opinion, it makes the live shows so much more engaging and entertaining to watch. And it's not just the live shows. It's also more interesting for the live feeders too. Grodner adds. Because there's that time between the veto meeting and the eviction where things became very certain. And that period of time is much more active now. Indeed, before the format change, Big Brother was plagued with season after season of unanimous group votes that were obvious days before the eviction even happened. You remember that window of years where people would decide pretty quickly after the veto meeting who they were going to get rid of, Meehan recalls. There was this groupthink where everyone would just kind of stop voting independently. And then you would get these big landslide votes, which, in our opinion, isn't the most fun thing to watch. So this was a great idea that at least for 2 seasons has really worked. It's certainly made the vote-offs more unpredictable. Our votes are better, says Meehan. You never know who's going home. It's like there is a big live sporting event happening on our live show. So we think for those reasons it really works. Of course, there is also the argument on the other side that it places too much importance on the competition element of the game as opposed to the social and strategic element. What say the producers to that? Big Brother's producers respond to criticisms about the BB blockbuster making the game too competition heavy, and I couldn't agree more. Big Brother 27 is over. And while winner Ashley Hollis has already secured that $750,000 grand prize, conversation about the season continues in the fandom. One of the topics of scrutiny is the newly added BB blockbuster and its role in the game. Did it change the game in a positive way, or did it make the CBS social strategy game too competitive? Those who watched Big Brother online or on CBS, or watched all the live feeds with a Paramount Plus subscription, saw the effects of the BB blockbuster firsthand. It allowed 2 players who were especially weak at the social aspect of the game, Keanu Soto and Kelly Jorgensen, to make it to the jury phase, with Keanu making it to the top 5 of final Houseguests. EW spoke to executive producer Rich Meehan about the criticisms from some fans that the BB blockbuster favors physical competitors who can survive simply by winning, and he had a great counterpoint. I think some of the criticism of it putting too much emphasis on challenges, I hear that, but ultimately, look at who won the last 2 seasons, 2 social players. So, yes and no. It's very hard for someone to win out on Big Brother. The blockbuster might save them and extend their life in the game, but it's very hard to win out. It's very hard to win every challenge. If you went back through the history of the show, there's not a lot of people that have been able to do that. Rich Meehan believes that Keanu not winning Big Brother is evidence that season 27 wasn't too competition heavy, and I tend to agree. Did it carry him and Kelly much further than they would have gone in a past season? Without a doubt, but let's not forget that there were opportunities Houseguests had to evict both when they were still on the block and opted not to. This, the 27th season of Big Brother, was my first. Mostly because, honestly, who has time for 3 episodes a week for 3 months? Apparently, me. There were 39 episodes, or about 26 too many, and I've got some thoughts after the viewing experience on both the game itself and the winner. First off, I do like the way the game is structured. It demands an exceptional social game. Each week, one player wins a competition to become head of household, HOH, and nominates 2 players for eviction. The rest of the house votes, and the HOH can't compete the following week. At its core, Big Brother is about damage control. The HOH inevitably pisses off 3 or 4 people, depending on the veto outcome, and then has to survive those grudges if one of them takes power the next week. That's fun. That said, the competitions themselves are often lame games of chance. Yes, some players rise above Morgan, Vince, Keanu, and Kelly racked up the most wins, but the contests rarely test strength, endurance, or intelligence. They're usually about managing chaos or memorizing trivia about the house. Some are fun, others are pure fast-forward material, but it's a shame that the games themselves are often so determinative. Rachel, for instance, was booted not because she wasn't good at the game, but because she couldn't hamster wheel a marble through a maze. My chief complaint this season, though, was the casting. The Amazing Race and Survivor just returned, and every season I'm reminded that it takes a couple of episodes to get past the things you don't like about players before settling into your favorites. After 39 episodes of Big Brother, that never really happened. The cast wasn't irredeemably awful, but they were often unlikable, uninteresting, or too shticky. Oh, Ava. Yes, Survivor and The Amazing Race benefit from editing after the fact. They can shape narratives, heroes, and villains. Big Brother unfolds in real time, so the producers can't massage the story as much. Still, most